Chaz Carrilla is an insurance agent with David Chapman Agency. Chaz, inflation's coming up a lot in the news lately. Is that affecting insurance?
Absolutely. You know, it has been the last few years, but I think this year is going to be the most prominent because premium's going to start going up. For the last couple years, since construction costs have been higher, when things happen, fires, issues with homeowners policy or property owners policies, they've been paying that increased cost of construction, that delay, for materials. All that has been happening, and this year you're going to see it in increased premiums for your policies.
Ew. So how can people tell if there's a problem?
Well, unfortunately, usually people find out there's a problem when there's a problem, right?
Before the problem.
Yeah. So usually people find out, something happens at their house. A couple days later, a claims adjuster calls them, says, "Hey, we've got an issue." And that issue right now is that, since the cost of construction has increased pretty rapidly, insurance policies aren't necessarily keeping up with that rate. And if they're underinsured, you're going to find out at a time of loss that something didn't go right here.
Well, for a business, does insurance work differently when it comes to that kind of a problem than it would for an individual?
So yeah, on a homeowner's policy, you have opportunities to do endorsements and change that contract to maybe do a guaranteed replacement cost or an extension of replacement cost. But on commercial policies, I feel like I'm nuancing some notorious BIG. Mo building, mo problems, right? So if you have, if construction costs increased from 150 100 a square foot more, you've got a 2,000 square foot house, that's going to affect you differently than if you have a 20,000 square foot facility, right?
Right.
And so the issue can be that you can incur penalties if it's not insured correctly on the commercial side. And that co-insurance penalty, it gets a lot of nuance and detail there, but it can penalize you even on a partial loss. So you have to pay an increased amount for anything, and your deductible still applies.
Okay, so if people don't understand this, your agency can help.
Right, and that's why I have a job. So it's okay that it's confusing because I appreciate my job.
Yeah.
But we're an independent agent. We have a lot of different carriers to work with on the business and the personal line side. Different than most independent agents, we're one of the largest in the area, and we're family owned. And that means that we have a lot of different options to explore to make sure that insurance is going to do what you want it to do, because ultimately that's why it's there. And we can't really make that happen unless we have that conversation before a claim.
David Chapman Agency, the number's on the screen as well as the website. Thank you.
Yep.